he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever, doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are in this place, puts their trust and believes in him, shall have eternal life. His heartbeat is you tonight. His heartbeat is you. I came from a place where I didn't feel like I was accepted because my dad died, and the next thing I know, here I am at funeral after funeral just seeing dead bodies around me. Everybody else seemed to have it going on. I felt like there was a void that was missing. And the next thing I know, God had set it up for me to run into somebody. And I was at dinner for the first time I ever sat at a dinner table. They had a dinner with a stranger, which was me. They didn't know who I was, but they're like, we want you to eat here. They said grace, and I had no idea what grace is. But I knew that there was a joy about this family. And all my life, with all the baggage I grew up with everything that I had held on to, thinking that I didn't have no hope, I found out about Jesus. And I found out what he did for me so that I can live. Number two is once you realize how valuable you are, number two, my second point is tonight, that your heartbeat will become his. Think about this really quick. Think about this really quick. Once you realize that he died for you, and then your heart gets aligned with his heart, and when it starts to beat, you start to realize that there's people out there that we need to touch. The Bible talks about love your God and love your neighbor as yourself. When you love God, you realize how treasured you are, how much you're worth. When people look at garbage, guess what God sees? He doesn't see garbage. He sees something that I can use for my glory. When he looks at you, he doesn't see a screw up. As a matter of fact, the worse you are, the more glory he can bring. The more he can use you. And once you understand that, then you can love your neighbor as yourself. In order to love others, you have to realize how much he loves you. And then you can go out and love them. And number three, when you think of a heartbeat, guess what? There's a force. There's a force that's taking place. That as your heart beats, there's blood circulating through your body. And that's for the body today. That when you get in tune with the heartbeat of him, number three, there's a force that has to take place. That the blood of the Lamb has to be transferred from one